Shohei was brilliant tonight, not just on the mound, but kind of putting this team on his back tonight. Kind of fitting for him.
Yeah, he did. I looked to Weiser, probably maybe the second hitter of the game, and I just said he's got that look, doesn't he? And he did. You can kind of see that his mound presence is, the way he moves around, the way he reacts after pitches. That Shohei look, it was good.
You've seen that perhaps maybe in his last start against the Red Sox too.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching that one on TV. If you guys remember, I was out, but there, the one in Houston. There's been a few. I'm not saying like, it's different sometimes, but it's a little bit different. You can see it in his face. Like I said, his reactions to pitches. Not necessarily the velocity, the stuff. You can just see how he moves around the mound when he gets an out, when he makes a good pitch, where he throws one where he wants it. You can see it.
Big moment there for Squid with the 3-run home run.
Wow.
Was there any part of you that thought about maybe pinch hitting for him in that situation?
No. We have to lead right there, and he's the best shortstop defensively in this game. And with the lead, no, not at all. He's going to make a play with his glove later on to save it if it's 2-1, if it's 5-1. And I don't think any balls were hit to him after that, but that was a big moment. That was really cool.
When the game ends, like that final moment, you guys have ended this streak. What's that feel like?
Yeah, I think everybody exhaled, took a deep breath. I mean, look, I told these guys for the last, what was it, 13? Hey, you lose track. Thanks. 14. They've come every day expecting to win. It's been the same attitude. It's been the same atmosphere in the clubhouse. It really has. And when you come in after the game, you see the pain on their faces. And I know it's hurting them. And that means a heck of a lot to the staff, myself, because they care. They really do. And it's good. These last 2 weeks were painful for them. Painful for everybody. But when you see that care in your players, that means a lot. It certainly does.
So it's obvious just sort of what Shohei represents for this team, especially now. What just does it show you about him to just sort of take the responsibility he had today and just excel in a moment like this?
Yeah, he took us, carried us on his back. I'll tell you what, not just his first inning of work pitching-wise, his first swing he took tonight, I looked at Jeremy and I made a comment to him too. As I did to Weiser, his first few pitches, I made a comment, that swing just looked under control. And it was a pitch that was out of the zone, but it was still, to me, a swing that was under control. And I know he takes, he's got an unbelievable bat path, and he takes swings, and it looks like he's kind of off balance once in a while, but that just was an under control swing, and you just kind of felt something coming. I know he struck out his first at bat, but the at bats after that were outstanding.
When a team goes through a skid like your team just did, oftentimes that can derail a season. It doesn't seem to be the case here. How did you prevent that or stop that from happening?
I mean, all you got to do is look. I mean, we have 103, 4, whatever we got left, and we're only a game or two, a couple games away from being in playing in October. And I think they've all had their sights on that. We've had that from spring training. It's still within our grasp, of course. And like I said, you see the pain on their face. You guys go in there after this, and you see, the pain in there, the quiet, and it bothers you when they lose. It bothers you if you've won 10 in a row and then you lose. It's been the same each day. And I've praised them for being consistent with their work, with how they go about the game, both before and after, win or lose.
Shohei was throwing hard tonight, hit 101 on that strikeout of Devers. Is that to you a sign of him being extra pumped up and motivated?
I mean, he has that extra gear. I know his velocity was up a little bit in the first inning. Honestly, I look at it sometimes. I can tell by their body language. With him, it's really their body language and see how the swings are on him. And they weren't taking a lot of good swings. And that, to me, was a lot. But he does have that next gear, and he found it a few times tonight.
Was he using the pitch count for the first time tonight? And do you know if was there ever any issues with, like, the pitch tipping from the last start?
I don't know anything about the pitch tipping, the pitch calm. This is his first start where I'm probably paying a little more attention than normal. And I noticed he was using it. I have no idea if it was the first time he's used it or not. I know Stoss likes to use it, but no, I don't think there was anything with the tipping at all. I think he's pretty diligent in everything he does. He's a sharp guy. He knows every hitter that's coming up, what they've ever done off him. He understands every situation. Let's go back also, that base running play he made, I believe it was in the 8th inning, tagging on that ball to left center. Plays like that are winning plays. It was outstanding.
This has been a long time coming for you to be a big league manager. Your first win, what's that like for you? I told you guys earlier, this is about those guys in that room, always will be. Yeah, tonight was cool. It was. I mean, the reception inside and some of the words were special. We're not out of the woods. I mean, like I said, everything's been consistent and everything, but, you know, we win today, and I've said it's going to springboard us, and, you know, it's just, we'll come today tomorrow with the same attitude and work and expect to win as we have all these last 14. But, yeah, it was good. I mean, you're in a record book with a win as a major league manager.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I got a message from Alex already over here. He and I we're pretty close friends, and just things like that. It's nice. It really is. You know, but I'll start preparing for tomorrow as well. Enjoy this with you guys and the boys inside for a little bit. But yeah, we got to start getting ready for tomorrow.
Can you say who's pitching tomorrow?
What's that?
Can you say who's pitching tomorrow? No. Grace?
Grace runs the show.
We're getting there. We're close.
You got to get the ball, the winning ball.
I did. Yeah. Shohei gave it to me, so that was neat.
There was Dell's been playing some good defense lately, but there was a moment on the bases and the game was still zeros at that point, and you had something to say to him in the dugout. What were you trying to get across there?
Just a learning moment for a young player. That those are difficult plays. Believe it or not, those are difficult plays. And for younger players, I mean, it's an instinctual play for sure, and it's just a teaching moment. An outfielder has his back to the infield and he's running, then we're going to get Shohei, like I said, similar play, executed it perfectly. But with one out there, you see it back to you. I mean, get off as far as you can, and we're going to score on that. The tag play right there really doesn't do a lot for you. Joe knew. As soon as he came in the dugout, he said, you know, he knew what he did wrong. Certainly, we talked about it for a minute. He knows it's not going to happen again. He's smart. He's a smart guy, and but no, those things can't happen.